Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Steve Strong. I've been representing AVK in Ontario, Canada for just over 17 years. And I'd like to thank you for taking the time to join me today. Besides Minden, Nevada, AVK has two more distribution centers, one in Omaha, Nebraska, and Nashville, Tennessee. We're well positioned to allow for delivery of our in-stock products in 24 to 48 hours to meet our customers' needs as fast as we possibly can. As always, AVK products are manufactured in our ISO 9001 and 14001 certified facility. ISO 9001 ensures we follow a quality improvement process to ensure a high level of quality, and 14001 is a standard related to environmental management. Today's presentation is on our Series 816 butterfly valves. They're available from 3-inch through 24-inch. The Series 816 butterfly valve was developed specifically for the North American market. We knew there were many other companies out there that were manufacturing butterfly valves. We also knew we could design and manufacture a better one. AVK is one of the largest butterfly manufacturers worldwide. We have been making them for over 20 years. One of the biggest issues with butterfly valves is that they inherently leak due to their design. We were able to manufacture a superior butterfly valve that does not leak due to our innovations and knowing the common issues. Today we'll be starting with the standards and the exterior of the valve, the interior of the valve, and then a quick overview of the product. So our standards. The AVK 816 butterfly valve complies with several standards. C504, which is the standard for resiliency to butterfly valves. C550 for the epoxy coating of interior of valves and fire hydrants. We are certified to NSF 61 and NSF 372, which means we comply with the Safe Drinking Water Act. AWWA C504 requires the following proof testing. We cycled a 12-inch valve 10,000 times and a 24-inch valve 5,000 times at 250 psi differential pressure. Then we seat tested a 4-inch and a 12-inch valve 100,000 times. AWWA only requires one valve be tested, but we exceeded that requirement by testing two. The 816 is externally coated with a high-quality Amercoat 370 epoxy, which exceeds the AWWA C550 for coatings. The coating ensures protection and longevity of the ductile iron castings. Our coating is a minimum of 12 millimeters thick, another added value to our butterfly valve. I'd like to point out in the picture where the T-bolts go through the flange. There's a lip at the bottom of that flange. This helps prevent the T-bolts from rotating when tightening up the bolts during installation, making it far more easier. Our standard bolting on this valve is 304. 316 is also available. I'd like to draw your attention to the slot on the top of the stem. This is also very handy for any in-field work you're doing. That slot lines up with the disc edge, so you know exactly where it is at all times. Our hexagon drive stem. This is the heart of our butterfly valve. The disc to stem connection is the primary operating mechanism for the valve. AVK uses a unique and specially designed hexagon system, which is a hexagon stem inserted into a hexagon opening in the valve disc. This allows the torque to be distributed evenly on all sides of the stem. Most companies out there use a round stem because it's easier and less expensive to make. The system uses pins to attach the disc to the stem. This design allows all the import torque to be applied to the pins and not the stem, which is a major failure point. AVK is the only company in North America that uses a hexagon drive. Our stems are 17.4 pH, which is also known as 630 stainless steel. The 17.4 pH offers a higher strength to the industry standard, which is 304. We can rate our butterfly valves at 250-pound pressure test against the disc. We also have a unique serial number feature, which is located on the body of the valve. The serial number will let us know everything about the valve, the materials used, what customer purchased it, who built it, the pressure tests, etc. Full traceability for quality control. Next is our double keyed stem. The advantage of this system is that it is more durable and provides even transmission of the torque of the disc. Like they say, 2 is better than 1. This slide has 2 of my favorite features that we offer. If you'll notice on the bottom left-hand picture, there's 4 feet on the valve. These can be drilled and tapped for an anode lug. They can accommodate 2 10-gauge wires. They can also be used for tracer wire. The anode lug offers a safe alternative to CAD welding. During the CAD welding process, the exterior or possibly the interior coatings can be damaged. They are typically not repaired properly before the valve is buried, which has now introduced a corrosion point. Another major feature of this valve is when it is used with HDPE or PVC pipe on the MJ by MJ or MJ by flange valves. These versions have been designed to accommodate the pipe without beveling the pipe for disc clearance. This is a big advantage as you're not required to use a space adapter when installing. Contractors will really appreciate this time-saving feature, and it also eliminates another connection point that could leak. You simply stab the pipe and go. Now we'll move into the interior. The butterfly valve body is rubber lined, which means the rubber is vulcanized to the interior of the ductile iron valve body. This is basically the same rubber coating on the wedge of our gate valves and the fire hydrant main valves. This can offer some benefits. One is that you never have to adjust the seat. The seat rubber is very durable. Remember at the beginning when I discussed the 10,000 cycle test at 250 psi without any wear to the seat or the disc? This would be equal to operating the butterfly valve every day for 27 years with no leaks. I think that's pretty amazing. AVK can offer this type of performance as AVK manufactures its own rubber at AVK Gummy in Denmark. Our EPDM rubber compound is specially formatted for the 816 butterfly valve and uses superior abrasion resistant properties, low swelling and compression set. Another unique feature is the rubber folds over the flange face, which is the bottom right picture. This eliminates the need for a separate gasket. Contractors like this as well, as it makes installation easier. Our seat and disc edge. The disc edge is nickel copper alloy, 70% nickel, 30% copper, which is welded to the ductile iron disc. We use a 3-pass weld, so you get the almost pure nickel towards the disc edge. The welded seat is very corrosion resistant, and it has been cycle tested 100,000 times as per the AWWA standard. We tested a 4 and a 12-inch valve 100,000 times, and the valve passed with no problems. That is equal to operating for every day for 273 years with no failures. Therefore, we can say that AVK has designed a butterfly valve that will never need any adjustments, will not leak. With our combination of vulcanized EPDM rubber, our nickel copper welded seat, our valves are built to last and exceed our customers' expectations. Our triple stem seal. The triple stem seal is how we seal off water to the shaft. The bottom arrow is the flat area where the disc intersects the liner, preventing water from reaching the stem. The middle arrow is where the stem goes through the liner, and finally the top arrow is the O-ring between the 2 dowel ring washers. Now we'll start the overview. This is a picture of an installation of the 816 in Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs wanted to do a proof of design test. This butterfly valve was left closed under 210 psi for 48 hours, and as no surprise, no leaks. The product range is 3-inch through 24 with various end connections. The pressure classes are 150B for 150 psi and 250B for 250 psi. Please note this is not the flange class, it is the pressure rating. B is in the AWWA C504 that stands for a flow rate of 16 feet per second. These valves are bidirectional because of the way they are designed. AWWA requires you test in one direction, which we do. We can also do bi-directional tests should you require it. Materials used for the 816. The body and the disc are both ductile iron. The disc edge is a welded nickel copper alloy. The liner is EPDM. The stems for the both class 150B and 250B are 17.4 pH stainless steel. 17.4 pH is required by standards for the class 250 butterfly valves only. AVK decided to use the 17.4 pH for all of our stems because it is stronger and more corrosion resistance. All seals and O-rings are MBR, and the hardware is 304 stainless steel. Stem bearings are PTF coated stainless steel for corrosion protection. Gearing is Roadtech worm gear, and we are very pleased to offer a 1-year warranty on this product. Accessories available for the 816. One of the most common accessories are electric motor operators. There's also pneumatic operators for smaller sizes. They open and close with compressed air. We also have hand levers that can be mounted on the 3 through 8 inch wafer and flange valve. And here's our website, americanavk.com. Please visit that, where you can download data sheets, brochures, maintenance and installation videos, manuals, etc., contact information for your local territory manager, or take numerous certification courses to become AVK certified. And also be sure to check out our virtual tour. And here's my contact information. Please don't hesitate to contact me if you have any further questions.